Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this Monday morning with Business Coach Moloy. And what a quarter it has been for us. So many new things, so many new uh, people that we have met. But before we get into all of that, today is Guru Purnima, and our gratitude to all those people, to all my teachers, to all my gurus, to all my friends, to all my associates, to all my clients, to all those business owners out there, to my ex bosses, a sense of deep gratitude because it's because of all of you that I am what I am today. And with me, Beyond Red Ocean Consulting is what it is today. So, a heartfelt gratitude to all of you. May you have a fantastic day. May you have a long and healthy life. And may you keep on inspiring millions of people like what you have done to me. But today is a fresh month, fresh quarter, and what a day to start our new series of for business entrepreneurs, for entrepreneurs. This is our third series that we are coming out with, apart from the ones that the one-offs that we had done in the past, and something very interesting coming up on the 15th, and we shall keep you posted next Monday on this. But what a day to start this series! And a sincere gratitude to all of you, all my viewers, all those business owners who log in at 9:30, to all those people who go to our websites, to all those people who go to our YouTube channels and keep asking us questions, keep commenting on the videos. Because it is because of you, we have this energy, we have this passion to continue with this series. But like I said last week, we are starting a new series, and this is what we're calling the Business Snippets for Entrepreneurs. And in this series, what we intend doing is relating whatever we have learned over the past two series and seeing how businesses have used these things in their day-to-day operations. And I hope this will help you to look at your business differently, especially when you're building your strategies for growth, especially when you're looking at your business from on the business perspective. Because I hope by now some of you business owners, some of you successful and ambitious business owners would have started implementing some of the learnings that we have shared with you. And you would have now brought in a system by which you can invest more time in the strategizing piece. So, without much ado, let's get going. And I have a simple question: how many of us have heard of Nykaa? And I'm sure many of us, all of us, have heard about this phenomenal story of Nykaa. But what comes to our mind when we think about Nykaa? You can put in your comments on the Facebook chat, Facebook Messenger, Facebook chat boxes. But when I asked this to multiple people, that what comes to your mind when you think about Nykaa, and there was one common answer, and the answer is that Nykaa is a fashion brand. But how many of us know that you can get pressure cookers in Nykaa? You can get plant accessories in Nykaa for your gardening. You can get spoons in Nykaa. And I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, not too many. Over time, Nykaa, which started out as a beauty retailer, has diversified to sell more categories such as innerwear, casual wear, athlete leisure wear, and now even home decor. This retailer sells those essentials, kitchen essentials, the dinner and serveware, furnishing, decor accessories, bath products, storage products, and a lot more on its shopping platform. Now, why did they do it? They did it because they followed one of the most successful strategies ever, but rarely followed by many business owners whom I talk to on a regular basis. And this is going to be our theme of today. Customer acquisition is an expensive affair. Customer retention is by far a cheaper method. Your customers who have experienced your service or experienced your products are easier people to sell to than constantly looking out for new customers. I've seen a lot of salespeople and I've seen a lot of organizations. Once they've acquired a customer, they have moved from that customer in search of another. And in today's world, it is extremely important to go deeper in the same customer, then go wider and looking out for new customers. So, on this day one of our new series, our theme: build your business around your customer and not your product. Too many companies start building products before they know who their customers are. They build around a problem they've experienced firsthand or a gut feeling that they have a good idea that will change the world. And none of these reasons help a company build a product as efficiently as possible. And whether you're a self funded or a venture funded, you have limited cash in your hands, especially in the beginning. And the moment you start building something, clock starts ticking. When you don't know who your audience is from the start, you end up wasting a most precious resource, that is time. There's one simple rule to building products that people will care about. You have to be customer focused even when you don't have customers. This is a paradox that if you don't have any customers, it's hard to figure out what they want and where to start. But if you start building your product too early, you risk building for the wrong customer. And that's why you need to learn more about researching about your customer. Doing research is cheaper than writing code. It provides you with learnings that you can iterate so that you can never starting from scratch. And one of the most difficult things for an entrepreneur, or one of the most easier things for an entrepreneur, is to start focusing on the product. And I tell this to my customer, to my clients and to my friends: stop focusing on on your product. Start focusing on your customer. You may have the most fantastic thing in your mind. You may have something great going on in your mind. Your ego can take you over. But do you have a customer who will buy that? I have seen from very close quarters people who spend so much time on focusing on the product that business has gone to zilch. Even business owners who have been selling to a certain customer forget about that customer and move on to somebody else. So, how do you create a customer centric strategy for your business? And that's the only method that you can adopt. A customer centric way of doing business is focused on providing a positive customer experience before and after the sale consistently. You cannot stop after a sale. You have to go and ask the customer, what you have to think? What else can I sell to that customer? Because the customer will buy only those things from you which he knows you sell. But there could be other products that the customer is buying from somebody else, but he does not know that you make or sell. So in selling, when you have a sales team, focus on upselling and cross-selling. In order to drive repeat business, you have to focus on customer loyalty. And this customer loyalty will improve your business growth. Look at Amazon or Zappos. as prime examples of brand that they're customer centric. And they've spent years creating a culture around the customer and their needs. Their commitment is delivering customer value. In fact, Zappos is happy to fire employees if they do not fit within their customer centric culture. But according to CMO Council, only 14% of the marketers believe that customer centricity is the hallmark to their companies. And here's the thing: executing a successful customer centric strategy does not happen overnight. So let's explore some of the ways that you can have a customer centric approach. Research by Deloitte found that customer centric companies were 60% more profitable compared to companies that were not focused on their customers. And 64% of companies with a customer centric CEO are more profitable than their competitors. Furthermore, the research went on to say that 90% of companies compete solely on the basis of customer experience. Companies that focus on their customers are able to provide a positive customer experience through their entire journey. But there are challenges that you have to go through when you're becoming a customer centric organization. The shift between the brand and the customer happened during the economic downturn in the late 90s as customers became more selective in which brand they choose to spend their money with. The winning brands were the ones who treated their customer with respect, offered great service, and built a relationship with them that still exists today. And people who are of my age group would recall that there are organizations like MTNL, like Bajaj, like Premium Padmini, where it was a seller's market, and they were not customer focused. They did not treat their customers with respect, even though they had their own limitations of manufacturing, which was government imposed. But the least that they could have done was treat their customers with respect. And today, look at all these companies. They've gone. During the late 90s and early 2000s, or maybe towards the latter half of the first decade of 2000, another thing happened, and that was social media. Social media marketing changed the way customers interacted with their brands and became a major part of their customer journey. In a very recent report of Global Web Index, 41% of social media users find out about new brands or products via social media. Recommendations or updates on the brands. 45% of consumers use social networks to research brands. One of three customers find out about new products, services, and brands through social media. Research reveals that companies struggling to become a customer centric organization are unable to share customer information across departments and lack an aligned culture around the customer's need. So, customer centricity starts by focusing on what the customer needs and how they want to interact with your business, not your product, not its feature, not its revenue model. So, five best practices to becoming a customer centric company. Becoming a customer centric business allows you to anticipate customers' need and delight them with products or services. Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, he said that our whole role in life is to give you something you didn't know you wanted. And once you get it, you can't imagine your life without it. Apple's entire strategy is built around customer centricity. The product makes Apple customers fall in love with Apple. And Apple centers provide world-class customer service to help them to get set it up, and etc. etc. There's a customer-centric brand provides products, processes, policies, and a culture that is designed to support customers with a great experience from the initial discovery to the point of purchase and beyond. So the five best practices: one, hire for customer success. Employees are the front-facing workforce that will shape many of your experiences with customer. Regardless of the role, focus on hiring talent that can be aligned with customer centricity. Number two, put relationships first. Customers are not numbers that to be measured and analyzed in a revenue performance report. They're people, and they benefit greatly when you establish a mutual beneficial relationship. Number three, democratize your customer data. Adopting a new customer centric strategy will give you more access to customer data and insights. Have a CRM for which will give you a better understanding of how you can provide your customers with better customer experiences. Number four, connect company culture to customer outcomes. Employees will be motivated by a customer centric strategy when actions are linked to results. For example, strategies to reduce customer wait times or making transition easier for a customer can be captured in real time to highlight successful strategy implementation. And define your CX strategy. The customer experience CX strategy encompasses all the plans that a company makes to ensure positive and high quality customer experiences. Customer experience spans across all interactions between a business and its customer. Don't forget to read the book Moments of Truth, and you will understand the difference between moments of misery and moments of pleasure. You need to measure your customer centric approach. You need to measure the success that you're getting out of your customer centric approach. So there are three methods that you can use. One is your churn rate. Acquiring new customers is becoming more difficult. Therefore, more companies are investing in keeping existing customers instead of trying to find new ways. And here's why. Acquiring new customers can cost up to 5x than keeping your existing customer. A 2% increase in your customer retention has the same effect on profits as cutting cost by 10%. On average, companies lose approximately 10% of its customer base every year, and this is churn rate. Companies with a higher retention rate grows faster. And the key to improving retention rate is to understand why people leave and why people remain with you as your customer. The second is NPS, and many of you would have heard about this, but we are trying to simplify NPS. Are your customers happy, and how do you measure customer happiness? NPS or Net Promoter Scores focuses on uncovering customer loyalty by just asking one simple question. And whoever has, and many of us who have flown jet in the past, or currently Indigo, or currently Vistara, as soon as we land, we get a feedback link, and there's one question that is at the end of that assessment, and that asks you this question. And you can go and ask this question to your customer. Based on your experience with us, how likely is it that you will recommend us to a friend or family? Each time a customer responds to this question, the answer is then segmented further to a predefined criteria. And this is how you can do it. People who range between 9 and 10 are called the promoters. These are people who are in love with your product or service, and they're more likely to refer you to potential buyers. Number two, passives. People who are rating you between 7 and 8 are content with being a customer of your business, but are most likely to switch to a competitor if they find a better product. And 0 to 6 are all those people who are detractors. They're not happy with your product and are more likely to damage your brand reputation by sharing negative experience with your friends, family, and connections. So, ladies and gentlemen, all business owners out there, go out and do this survey. This is a one question survey. Go and ask all your customers and create a data that where is your NPS. Number three, customer lifetime value. For customer-centric business, the most valuable asset is your customer base. If you're investing in long-term relationships, you can calculate the health of the relationships with customer lifetime value, or CLV. CLV measures the amount of revenue a customer contributes to your business for as long as they are a paying customer. It starts with the first purchase and ends when they stop doing business with you. to calculate CLV, add up all the revenue that you have earned, multiply that with the length of the business relationship, deduct the initial cost of acquiring them, and you will get a CLV. So, for example, if a customer is spending a lakh of rupees with you annually, and he's been doing that for the past 10 years, then you are getting 10 lakhs, a million rupees from him. Now subtract the cost of acquisition. I will estimate at a lakh of rupees. So CLV is 9 lakh rupees. Not bad, right? To conclude, go back to the theme, build your business around your customer and not around your product. We business owners are egoistic people. We focus too much on the product. But if you can't sell, you can't sell. And if you can't sell, you are not in business. We at Beyond Red Ocean Consulting are there to help you make this entrepreneurial journey a success. We want you to make tons of money, not by any mumbo jumbo, but by managing our customers better, ensuring that you are a structured business organization, ensuring that you have time as a business owner to fulfill your personal goals, to ensure that you're building a business legacy, to ensure that your employees are happy, and to ensure that your business outlives you. This is where we come from. Reach out to us for any questions that you may have. Reach out to us on how our one to one coaching can transform people. We have a list of testimonials that our customers have given us, that how our one to one coachings have helped them. You can also gain out of it. But even if you don't want to get into the formal coaching process, reach out to us with any queries and we will be there to help you. The two announcements. One, we're running a webinar, Building Strategies for Legacy, this Saturday on the 8th of July at 11 p.m. The registration links will be here shortly. Please register now. It's a complimentary Zoom webinar. The only thing that you need to invest is 2.5 hours of your day to take your business to a new level. And we are launching our first book on how you can excel as a business owner. This will be available on the stores from the 15th of July. We will do a launch event and then you can access it on either Amazon or any other platforms that we will be sharing with you. Use these tools to create a business that you've always dreamt and desired of. Thank you so much for your time. Wishing everyone a very happy Guru Purnima. I hope you had a great quarter one. Wish you all the best for your quarter two, which is your H2. Till next Monday, same place, same time, with one more episode of Business Snippets for Entrepreneurs. Goodbye and have a great day.